Welcome to Short View Trading. It's Monday, 22nd of April. What matters today for markets? And in particular, if you're a trader of US equity futures, whether it's the S&P, the Nasdaq, perhaps the DAX or the FTSE in Europe, what should you be thinking about and focusing on a 1 to 2 week time horizon? What short-term indicators will give you the best steer on market direction? That's the purpose of this clip. Well, firstly, we need to think about the context for these equity markets because they've been selling off in recent weeks, really for the whole month of April, not least because of concerns about rising tensions in the Middle East and the latest exchange between Iran and Israel, which has resulted in this sharp, strong move higher in the oil price, albeit the rallies reversed somewhat in recent trading days. But also, concerns about sticky US service sector inflation have been building. US Treasury yields, as you can see here, as well as Fed funds rate expectations, they've been moving higher. Reflecting that move in rates, the dollar, as you can see in this chart, has therefore been trending up, and as normal, that's been putting downward pressure on US equities, with cracks emerging in recent weeks. Not surprisingly, in the sectors and stocks where long positioning had become increasingly crowded. NVIDIA is a great example of that. It was down on Friday, breaking decisively below its 50-day moving average. So the key question is, how much lower will equity markets fall over coming weeks, or is the selling done, at least for now? Well, usually equity market pullbacks, they follow a three-wave pattern. There's an initial wave of selling, wave one, which is then followed by a wave two relief rally, and then typically, although not always, that's followed by a third wave of selling down to the initial wave one intraday lows, or indeed lower, and you can see an example of that on your screen now. What's interesting is that the S&P tested and rallied from a key level on Friday. That was around 49.60 on the June futures, which, as you can see on this chart, was the intraday highs from late January and lows from early February. And there were also some signs of near-term capitulation, not least given the sharp spike in equity volatility, with the VIX closing at its highest level since last October. Big spikes in the VIX often signal major local lows in equities. And there was a lot of buying of downside put protection in portfolios on Friday. You can see that from the CBOE put to call ratio, which has moved across a key threshold. It's now generating a near-term buy signal for US equities. In other words, there's a degree of near-term panic priced into equity markets at this juncture. Will that panic build, or are we set up for a wave two relief rally over the course of coming weeks? Well, we answer all of that in our daily publication. In it, we make a 1 to 2 week trading recommendation, long or short, on US equity futures. It's available on the website to subscribers. We also offer a free trial. If you're interested, click on the link below, enter your name, email address, and we'll set you up with a free trial of our daily trading publication. What gives us an edge as we make these calls on markets? Well, it's indicators like this one you see on your screen now. This is our technical scoring system for the S&P 500, designed to pick the key turning points in the index on a 1 to 2 week time frame. And you can see it's generated pretty timely signals in recent weeks. Currently, it's generating a strong buy message. So what's the trade? Is it too early to move long US equity futures? What are the signals we're getting from other short-term models? Have a look at today's daily publication for detail on all of that. What are we watching this week in terms of data and events? Well, tomorrow we get manufacturing and service sector flash PMIs for the month of April, not just for the US, but lots of other major economies around the world. Thursday is Q1 GDP, it's the first estimate. Friday is PCE, inflation and personal income and spending. There are also lots of earnings this week, including from Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, and others. That was your morning market hit. Do follow us on YouTube, search under Short View Trading. Join us on Twitter, LinkedIn, and or Facebook. Thanks for listening.